Hey folks, this is David Smith at Correctional Officer Lifestyle, coming to you today with another video to help the correctional officer professional. Okay, this video is going to be about the importance of performing your security rounds. Okay, security rounds are when the correctional officer goes out and goes around looking for issues, looking for problems, looking at the area, making sure that the inmates are okay, making sure the inmates are behaving, making sure that everything is right. They are mandated, at least in my agency, to be done on a routine basis. So I want to get into this. I have a list over here to my left that I'll be referring to on often, and it is so that I make sure to cover all of the important parts of the video so that I can get the information out to you that needs to be disseminated. Okay, we have to make rounds so that we make sure to notice anything out of the ordinary. Okay, if you're new to corrections, there is a certain feel in a housing unit. There's a certain way that a housing unit acts. There's a certain way that it feels. And as you get into corrections, you'll notice more and more how your housing unit feels, how it is supposed to feel. And you're looking for anything that is out of place. You're looking for anything that is wrong, that is different, that is strange, unusual for that environment. Okay, that's what you're looking for when you're doing your security rounds. Another thing that you're looking for when you're doing your security rounds is to make sure that the inmate population that is in your charge is safe. I've said it before in numerous videos, it is not the correctional officer's job to punish inmates. The punishment is the prison sentence. So it's not our job to put the inmates in an unsafe environment. It is our job to make sure that the inmates are in a safe environment where they can become better, where they can become better people, where they can get the tools that they need to live productive lives on the outside. So anything I can do to facilitate that happening, I'm going to do it. And if that means making security rounds, well, I'm going to do that. Okay. We make rounds to make sure that the inmates are not engaged in illegal activity. I had an administrator when I first came into the department that said, just because an inmate is incarcerated does not mean he is done breaking the law. He will break the law. They'll break the law often. Sorry, I had to get something to cast a shadow because the video was getting kind of rough to watch. Inmates, they're in the process of learning positive behavior, but they still routinely engage in negative behavior. It is our job to make sure that they are not engaging in such negative behavior, that they are certainly not engaging in anything illegal. That's our job. We have to make sure that that's being done. Okay. The fourth thing that we're doing rounds for is to make sure that we are noticed by the inmate population. Make sure that they know we are there. One of the best ways to be present with your inmate population is to go make your security rounds. Okay? Inmates will often try to distract you while you're making your security rounds. That is a form of manipulation that we've talked about in a prior video. Don't fall for it. Okay? Make your security rounds, because if an inmate tries to stop you while you're making your security rounds, he could be trying to stop you because the guys in the next couple of cells down are doing stuff that they shouldn't be doing. It's your job to continue your security round and make sure you find out that they are doing that illegal activity and to put a stop to it. Okay. You have to make your security rounds to make sure that we are aware of any potential threats to the security of our facilities. Okay, the security of our facilities is of the utmost importance, because without the security of our facilities, we could fail at keeping the inmates inside. We could allow an inmate to defeat our security perimeter and escape from our custody. We could also allow our fellow officers to be harmed if we are not vigilant with our security checks. Okay, if we have inmates that have a plot to harm or kill an officer, and we catch them in the planning stages of this, then we have potentially saved an officer's life. And I'm all about saving officers' lives, okay? I'm all about that. So do your security rounds and try to uncover these potential threats to our security. And the last thing I have on my list, we have to make rounds so that we know when we need help and to get help there as quickly as possible. If while you're making a security round, you notice inmates on the other side of your tier, pod, wing, quad, whatever you refer to it in your agency, doing something potentially harmful or grossly illegal, or they look like they are ready for war, or they are actively engaged in a physical confrontation, if you're not down there to see that, you might not know that you need to get help in that wing, and you need to get it there immediately. Okay? Whatever procedures you have in place to get help, once you determine that you need it, use it. Get it there. Okay? I cannot say this enough. If you think you need help, you need help. Okay? If you didn't need it, I would much rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Get that help there. Do what you can to make sure that help gets there. Okay? The importance of security rounds cannot be overstated. Your presence is mandatory where your inmates are. You have got to get down where your inmates are. You have to make your presence noticed. You have to make your presence known. You have to be where the inmates are, because you are often the only thing keeping the inmate population in check. That's all I got for this video, folks. If you like this video, if you like this information, you think this information helps you in some kind of way, please make sure you hit that like button. If you want to see more, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications when I post new videos, and hit me with some comments, okay? If you have a story about something that happened to you during a security round, or something that happened to you because you didn't make a security round, I'm not asking you to violate your company's policies and procedures. I'm not asking you to air your company's policies and procedures. I'm certainly not asking you to air anything of a sensitive nature, and I don't want you to air anything that will disrupt or violate an ongoing investigation. But if you have a story about something that happened to you during a security round, or because of a security round, or because you didn't do a security round, please hit me in the comments. I'll get back with you as soon as I can. I promise you that. All right? As always, there is no place for domestic violence in this world. We don't have a place for it. I think it's the worst thing on the planet. We need to get rid of it, okay? If you are the victim, or you know a victim, 1-800-799-SAFE is the domestic violence hotline. The people at the other end of that phone call have the tools, abilities, and resources to help you. If you know the abuser, remember that the worst thing you can do is nothing. Say something to somebody. And if you are the abuser, there's help for you too. The first thing you have to do is realize that you need that help. And the second thing you have to do is ask for it. There's no need for you to live that way. Love shouldn't hurt. I am my brother's keeper. I am my sister's keeper. Y'all stay safe behind the fence. I'll see you in the next video.